Invoking the blessings of the Almighty, dignitaries, elders, students, staff, participants from around the world, namaste and a very good evening. Welcome to day 88 of the One World, One Family World Cultural Festival here at Sathya Grama. We extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests this evening. Padma Bhushan awardee Mr. Rajat Sharma, Chairman and Editor-in-Chief of India TV.
Shri P.C. Mohan, Honorable Member of Parliament from Bangalore Central Constituency. And Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka.
Leadership is not just about influence. It is about integrity, courage, and service to truth. The One World, One Family Global Leadership Award honors visionaries who use their voice not to divide, but to unite. Leaders who connect hearts through truth, courage, and compassion.
ये पुरस्कार उन मार्गदर्शकों को समर्पित है जो आवाज़ों के शोर में भी एकता की धुन सुनते हैं, जो अपनी वाणी से संवाद पैदा करते हैं और सच्चाई, साहस और करुणा से इंसानियत के इस परिवार को और निकट लाते हैं.
Tonight, The spirit finds its perfect reflection in a man who has spent over 3 decades bringing truth to the public, giving space to every voice, and teaching India that questions, when asked with honesty, can heal a nation. We are delighted to present the One World, One Family Global Leadership Award to Mr. Rajat Sharma, Chairman and Editor-in-Chief of India TV, who has shaped public discourse with fearless clarity and unwavering conviction.
A prominent figure in the world of Indian media and journalism, he's best known for hosting the immensely popular show Aapki Adalat, which has captured the hearts of not only our nation, but also audiences worldwide for the past 3 decades. Mr. Rajat Sharma's illustrious career has seen him interact with renowned personalities from both India and around the globe. His courtroom has witnessed the interrogation of celebrities from every walk of life, a tradition that continues to captivate audiences even today.
Nearly 2 decades ago, Mr. Rajat Sharma embarked on new venture launching India TV, which has now risen to become one of the leading Hindi news channels in the country. Every night at 9 p.m., millions tune in to watch his live news show, Aaj Ki Baat, where his spirited commentary takes center stage. But Mr. Rajat Sharma is more than just a television star. He's also a respected motivational speaker, often invited to share his insights in esteemed institutions worldwide. His influence extends far beyond the screen, as he is recognized as one of the most influential media icons across the globe. In the realm of social media, Mr. Rajat Sharma reigns supreme, holding the top position among TV news personalities on Twitter with an astounding 11.6 million followers.
Mr. Rajat Sharma emerged from humble beginnings and received his early education in modest local schools. His academic excellence earned him a place at the prestigious Sri Ram College of Commerce, where he cultivated friendship with peers who would go on to become global leaders in their respective fields. Mr. Rajat Sharma's involvement in student politics led to a period of imprisonment during the emergency. Undeterred, he pursued his education, earning an M.Com and venturing into the world of journalism. Remarkably, at the young age of 28, he assumed the role of editor for Onlooker magazine, followed by editorships at the Sunday Observer and the Daily.
His exceptional reporting during that era is still celebrated in contemporary media. Aapki Adalat was already a nationwide sensation when Mr. Rajat Sharma took the helm in 1993. Over the years, it has garnered even more fame and name, with luminaries like late former President Shri Pranab Mukherjee and Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji gracing its stage on the show's 21st anniversary. Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, who had honored Mr. Rajat Sharma with the Padma Bhushan, urged him not to change his role, saying, "Please remain the public prosecutor of the people of India."
रजत जी, आपने पूरे देश को सच की तलाश में एक नया साहस दिया है। आपने देश की आवाज़ बनकर लोगों की समस्याएं उन्हीं के शब्दों में देश के नेताओं तक पहुंचाई हैं, और आप आज के युवाओं के लिए एक मिसाल हैं कि ईमानदारी और हिम्मत के साथ अगर सवाल पूछे जाएं और विचार विमर्श को सम्मान के साथ जीवित रखा जाए तो हर बदलाव मुमकिन है। Dear sisters and brothers, this is the remarkable journey of Mr. Rajat Sharma, a name synonymous with excellence in the world of media and journalism. We will now have a brief video on him. May we have the video, please?
रहम हमको बोले थे ये शो में जाओगे तो छिला जाओ। सामने कौन है देखिए जो सबको ग्रिल करते हैं। आपकी अदालत में आपका स्वागत है।
कहते हैं ना कि मैंने मोहब्बत की दुकान खोली है, तो लोग कहते हैं शशि थरूर ने तो बहुत पहले खोल ली थी। गौतम भाई, भगवान से तो सब मांगते हैं कि थोड़ा हमें भी दे दे, लेकिन लगता है ऊपर वाला सिर्फ आपकी सुनता है। एक छत्र राज चलता है भारतीय जनता पार्टी में। जहां जाते हैं मोदी 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 सुनाई देता है। ऐसा लग रहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी में कोई दूसरा नेता बचा ही नहीं। ये कैसे गुरु हैं जिनकी परंपरा में कभी भाला, कभी बुलडोजर, और फिर कहते हैं मैं अहिंसा की
ये
बात
हमारी भगवान राम की परंपरा है।
अच्छा,
धनुष
भगवान
बाण
राम के
ने-
टाइम पर बुलडोजर आते हैं।
जैसे सब आप हिंदुस्तान में रहते हैं, यहाँ का नमक खाते हैं, यहाँ की रोटी खाते हैं, यहाँ की हवा में सांस लेते हैं, यहाँ का पानी पीते हैं, लेकिन बात करने के लिए बार बार पाकिस्तान भागते हैं।
राहुल जी कह रहे थे हमारी हजारों किलोमीटर जमीन पर चीन ने कब्जा कर लिया है, चीन ने ले ली है।
1962 में
ये है, this is the power of education, this is the power of dedication, this is the लगन, मेहनत, ये होता है। So very proud of you.
मेरा ज़िंदगी का सबसे पहला बड़ा टीवी का इंटरव्यू एक्चुअली आपकी अदालत में हुआ था, जिसकी वजह से मुझे लगता है जिस मुकाम पर मैं पहुंचा हूं उसमें बहुत मदद मिली। मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और थैंक यू कहना चाहता हूं कि आपने मुझे इतना बड़ा स्टार बनाया।
एक कमरे में घर में जिंदगी जिसने गुजारी, पढ़ाई के लिए जिसके पास घर में बिजली नहीं थी। ये देश की विशेषता देखिए कि अपने परिश्रम से एक इंसान कहां से कहां पहुंच सकता है। रजत उसका उदाहरण है।
This program has manifested the strength of our democracy. And please, do not change your role. You be the public prosecutor of the people of India.
May we now invite Mr. Rajat Sharma to receive the One World, One Family Global Leadership Award from Sadhguru. May we request you to address all of us, please, Mr. Sharma.
Respected Sadhguru Shri Madhusudan ji, Honorable Members of Parliament, distinguished dignitaries who are here, respected teachers and students. मैं जो सोच कर आया था वो कहने के लिए मैं हिंदी में बोलना चाहता हूं, और मैंने सद्गुरु से परमिशन ली कि क्या मैं अपनी बात हिंदी में कह सकता हूं। तो जो विदेशों से आए लोग हैं उनसे क्षमा के साथ, सबसे पहले तो मैं सद्गुरु जी आपका और इस संस्थान का बहुत बहुत आभारी हूं कि आपने मुझे इस ग्लोबल लीडरशिप अवार्ड के लायक समझा। मैं मानता हूं कि जो प्रशंसा के पुल होते हैं उन पर कोई इमारत खड़ी नहीं होती। कोई भी इमारत खड़ा करने के लिए परिश्रम के स्तंभ, खंभों की आवश्यकता होती है, और आपका ये अवार्ड मुझे वो स्तंभ खड़े करने की शक्ति देगा। तो बहुत बहुत आभार आपका। मैं आभारी हूं मेरे मित्र सुनील गावस्कर का, जिन्होंने मुझे परसुएट किया यहाँ आने के लिए, जिन्होंने मुझे इस संस्थान के बारे में बताया। और जब मैं इस परिसर में घूमा, मैंने सद्गुरु के द्वारा शुरू किए गए कामों को देखा, तो मुझे लगा कि मैं सही जगह आया हूं। यही जगह है जहां सबको आना चाहिए। और मुझे खास तौर से क्यों अच्छा लगा, ये मैं आपके साथ अपने दिल से शेयर करना चाहता हूं। आपने फ्री एजुकेशन इसका प्रोग्राम शुरू किया। गरीब बच्चों को, जिनके पास साधन नहीं है, उनको शिक्षा मिले। ये बात क्यों मेरे दिल को छू गई। आज जो आपने टीवी पर देखा, मेरा बचपन ऐसा ग्लैमरस नहीं था। पुरानी दिल्ली में सब्जी मंडी इलाके में एक गली के अंदर तीसरी मंजिल पर एक 10 बाई 10 का कमरा था। 7 भाई, एक बीमार माँ, एक पिताजी और बहन, 10 लोग उसमें रहते थे। हमारे घर में बिजली नहीं थी, तो पढ़ने के लिए मैं पास के रेलवे स्टेशन पर जाता था। घर में पानी नहीं था, तो गली के नुक्कड़ पे जो नल था, वहां जाके हम लोग नहाते थे। पढ़ने के लिए अच्छा स्कूल नहीं था, अच्छे टीचर्स नहीं थे। इसलिए जब मैंने आपके एजुकेशन मिशन को देखा, इट टच्ड माय हार्ट, इसने मेरे दिल को छुआ। बचपन में 2 वक्त खाने के लिए नहीं मिलता था। कभी कभी तो 1 वक्त नहीं मिलता था। उस जमाने में अमेरिका से पाउडर के दूध के डिब्बे आते थे, लाइन में लग के वो डिब्बे ले आते थे, उस दूध को पी करके काम चलता था। जब मैं आपके न्यूट्रिशन के प्रोग्राम को देखता हूं, जब मैंने देखा कि करोड़ों बच्चों को रोज सुबह न्यूट्रिशियस फूड मिले, फ्री में मिले, इसकी चिंता आप करते हैं, इट टच्ड माय हार्ट, इसने मेरे दिल को छुआ। आपने हेल्थ केयर के क्षेत्र में जो कुछ किया है, मैंने बचपन में अपनी मां को इलाज के अभाव में दम तोड़ते देखा है। इसलिए जब मैं आपके फ्री हॉस्पिटल के प्रोजेक्ट को देखता हूं, जब मैंने ये सुना कि यहां पर कोई भी आ सकता है, यहां पर बिल का काउंटर नहीं है, किसी को कुछ पैसा दिए बगैर फ्री में उसका इलाज होता है, तो ये बात मेरे दिल को छुई, इट टच्ड माय हार्ट। सद्गुरु जी, आपने जो इंस्टीट्यूशंस खड़ा किया है, ये एक अलग बात है। इससे भी बड़ी बात आपने इस देश के लिए एक रोल मॉडल खड़ा किया है। आज हमारे देश में जो हॉस्पिटल्स हैं वो शॉप्स बन गए हैं, वो कमर्शियल बन गए हैं। डॉक्टर पैसा कमाने वाले लोग बन गए हैं, लोगों का डॉक्टर्स के प्रति विश्वास टूट रहा है। आपने फ्री मेडिकल कॉलेज, फ्री हॉस्पिटल बनाकर उस विश्वास को फिर से पैदा करने का प्रयास किया है। ये बहुत बड़ा काम है। आपने पेशेंट और डॉक्टर के रिश्ते के बीच जो ट्रस्ट डेफिसिट था उसको फिर से स्थापित करने की कोशिश की है। आपने डॉक्टर और पेशेंट के बीच में विश्वास पैदा करने का जो काम शुरू किया है, ये एक नींव डाली है। और मैं चाहता हूं हमारे देश में जगह जगह ऐसे हॉस्पिटल हों, आपके ये हॉस्पिटल उसका रोल मॉडल बने। हमारे देश के जो एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं, दे हैव बिकम कमर्शियल शॉप्स, दे हैव बिकम institutions where people want to earn money. आपने उसका एंटीथीसिस खड़ा किया है। आपने फ्री एजुकेशन का मॉडल खड़ा किया है। फ्री में एजुकेशन लो और फ्री में एजुकेशन दो। ये वो उदाहरण है जो पूरे देश के हर एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस के लिए रोल मॉडल बनना ही चाहिए। एजुकेशन और हेल्थ और न्यूट्रिशन, ये तीन ऐसी चीजें हैं जिसकी हमारे देश को सबसे ज्यादा आवश्यकता है। ये तीनों चीजें ऐसी हैं जिनको लोगों ने कमर्शियल बना लिया है। ये तीनों चीजें ऐसी हैं जिनको आपने कॉमर्स से दूर रखा है, जिनको आपने फ्री किया है। इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि ईश्वर ने आपको इसी काम के लिए भेजा इस धरती पर, और आपने जो शुरू किया है, मैं समझता हूं कि 2047 तक पूरे देश में यह वातावरण बनेगा। आपने अपने काम से लाखों लोगों को इंस्पायर किया है। आपने जो इंस्टीट्यूशन खड़े किए हैं उसमें जो लोग डॉक्टर बनते हैं, जो लोग टीचर बनते हैं, वो लोग मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं इस चीज़ को और ज़्यादा लोग को एजुकेट करते हैं और ज़्यादा लोग को ट्रीटमेंट देते हैं। लेकिन इस देश की ज़रूरत बहुत ज़्यादा है। इस देश में आज भी भूख, गरीबी और बीमारी से परेशान लोग हैं। आज भी देश में पढ़ाई और दवाई की जरूरत है। इसलिए हमारी कोशिश होनी चाहिए कि पूरे देश के सामने ये जो एक मॉडल आपने खड़ा किया है, इसको रेप्लिकेट करके देश के हर जिले में इसी तरह के एजुकेशनल और इसी तरह के फ्री मेडिकल केयर इंस्टीट्यूशन बने। यही अकेला रास्ता है, दूसरा कोई रास्ता नहीं है। मैं आपका इसलिए अभिनंदन करता हूं कि आपने देश को यह रास्ता दिखाया है। आप भी चाहते तो मेडिकल कॉलेज से पैसा कमा सकते थे, आप भी चाहते तो एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन से पैसा कमा सकते थे। आप कह सकते थे इस पैसे को मैं और अच्छे काम में लगाऊंगा, लेकिन आप एक विजन के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। आपने एक सपना देखा है और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है आपने आज जो सपना देखा है, एक दिन वो पूरे देश का सपना होगा और एक दिन वो पूरी दुनिया का सपना होगा। मैं आपसे ये वादा करना चाहता हूं कि आप जो काम कर रहे हैं, आपने जो रोल मॉडल खड़ा किया है, इससे आम जनता ज़्यादा लाभ उठा सके, गरीब लोग और इसका फ़ायदा उठा सकें और ये मॉडल दूसरों को इंस्पायर करे इस तरह के मॉडल खड़ा करने के लिए। मीडिया के ज़रिए ये काम लोगों तक पहुंचाने का काम मैं करूंगा, ये मेरा आपसे वादा है। मैं सब लोगों से ये कहना चाहता हूं, जो लोग ऐसे इंस्टीट्यूशन पे पढ़े हैं, आप लोग एक दिन बड़े बनेंगे, आप लोग शक्तिशाली बनेंगे, आप लोग सफल बनेंगे, क्योंकि आप प्रिविलेज्ड हैं, आपको एक अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशन में पढ़ने का मौका मिला है। जब आप बड़े बन जाएं, जब आप ताकतवर बन जाएं, तो फिर मेरे जैसे किसी एक गरीब बच्चे का जिसको पढ़ने का मौका नहीं मिला था, उसका हाथ पकड़ के उसे एजुकेशन लेने में मदद करें, तो मुझे लगेगा कि मेरा आपसे बात करना सफल हुआ। मैं एक बार फिर आपका आभार व्यक्त करता हूं और ये विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि हमारे देश की मिट्टी में ऐसा कुछ है कि एक गरीब से गरीब व्यक्ति को ये शिखर पर पहुंचाती है। मैं उसका उदाहरण आपके सामने खड़ा हूं। और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है आपके आशीर्वाद से, आपके मार्गदर्शन से, आपके एजुकेशन के रोल मॉडल से ऐसे बहुत सारे बच्चों को अपना भविष्य बनाने का मौका मिलेगा, उन्हें शिखर पर पहुंचने का मौका मिलेगा, उन्हें बुलंदियों पर पहुंचने का मौका मिलेगा और ये आपका रोल मॉडल करके दिखाएगा, इसका मुझे पूरा पूरा विश्वास है। आपने मुझे यहां बुलाया, सम्मान दिया, मुझे इंस्पायर किया, इसके लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
We are so grateful that Mr. Rajat Sharma could join us here this evening. He had to leave due to a prior commitment, but the words that he shared with us were so heartfelt. Maybe I can translate a few of the words that he said for the benefit of all. He said that when he came here, he immediately realized that this is the right place to be, and that this is the place for everyone to be. And what struck a chord with him is that education, nutrition, and healthcare, all of this is given free of charge. And why this struck a chord with him is because he himself grew up in very trying circumstances, in a small 10 foot by 10 feet room in Delhi in a place called Sabzi Mandi. He grew up with his family. About 9 of them lived in this small room. There was no electricity, no water. They had to go out for everything. He struggled for his education, for the health of his mother. And when he saw that these services are being given completely free of charge, which is benefiting so many in this region and beyond, he was really thrilled and shared that he's really grateful to be here with us today.
At Sathya Grama, each day is a promise of a new beginning as we explore new avenues, new opportunities, forge new partnerships, all in the pursuit of human excellence. This afternoon, Vande Vishwam, the One World, One Family National Art Festival, was inaugurated at the Sai Krishnan Stadium. This is a 4-day camp organized by the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence in collaboration with the Karnataka Chitrakala Parishad. Participants from 19 art colleges from across the country and several artists from abroad have an opportunity to hone their talents, create masterpieces, learn from experts and from each other. After the introductory remarks by Mrs. Swati Pai, Head of Guest Management, and who's leading this art festival, Sadhguru in his inaugural message urged students to follow their heart and be true to themselves, which should reflect in their art. Splitting the word heart, Sadhguru said that when he, referring to the divine, takes over, art will simply flow from the heart.
Yesterday, we were witness to the marvels of medical technology through the robotic cardiac surgery. As part of the Know Your Mission segment, today we will learn more about the application of robotics and other advancements in the Department of Orthopedics. Dr. Dayananda, Professor and Head of the Department at Sri Madhusudan Sai Medical College and Research Center, is an accomplished surgeon who has performed numerous robotic knee and hip replacement surgeries, as well as trauma and arthroscopic procedures with exceptional precision and care. Apart from his masters from JJMC and the Madras Institute of Orthopedics and Traumatology, Chennai, he established a deformity correction center in Davangere with the support of Rotary International, successfully performing over 1,000 corrective surgeries. From his outstanding service, he was honored with the Prakriti Award by the Government of Karnataka. Dr. Dayananda has also served at Gulf Medical University, UAE, treating patients from around the world, and has contributed as faculty at several national and international orthopedic conferences. His expertise has been recognized globally through his workshops and demonstrations on limb lengthening and deformity correction. May we have Dr. Dayananda, please?
My humble pranam to lotus feet of Sadhguru, Sairam to dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and all the devotees of Sathya Sai. With this, my offering to Sadhguru, I'll start my talk. Astis sandishtu kushalam, dehanyu grahakatam, Sadhguru krupaya jatam, hadaroga nivarkam. Meaning, with the grace of Sadhguru, this orthopedic department has arisen, skilled in healing bones and joints, dedicated to restoring the divine harmony of human body. Our department has been established with a divine intent to serve the poor and needy through the advanced orthopedic care. So what about our department? Is it just simple managing fracture and trauma departments? No. We do perform advanced orthopedic trauma surgeries, not only from polytrauma to single bones. And our patients are very poor. They can't reach the hospital on the day of trauma and accident or after a fracture. They take few days to reach us. Some of the patient reaches after 1 month, some of them after 2 months, after 5 months. There are a lot of challenging handling these trauma and accidents after few months, but successfully they go home healed. Recently, we had a polytrauma of one of our own colleagues' mother, with practically all the major bones were fractured. She walked home within few months, healed up. So are we just a trauma accident care? No. We also do joint replacements. What type of joint replacement? These are the patients who are crippled, come on a wheelchair, they can't even walk few distance. They can't reach a corporate hospital because it costs in few lakhs. And they can't go to government hospital because facilities are not there. So in between, we are serving in Muddenahalli. They reach us. We try our level best to help them out. So what kind of replacements? Patient with ankylosing spondylitis, called as bamboo spine disease. The whole neck to coccyx backbone is fused, hips are fused, patient cannot walk, come with a crouch gait. He walks home with a replacement of his knee, hip replacement. And recently we had a patient with a heart failure. Post-COVID, a lot of patients had heart failures. So this lady was on hard drugs, blood thinners, she can't undergo. If she stops the blood thinners, you can't, she will have heart problem. If she stops the medicine, then only we can perform. Since we have an advanced cardiac care here, and we have a dedicated cardiologist and cardiothoracic surgeon, they back up. Even patients with an ejection of 20, we put a pacemaker, brought it to 40 and replaced, patient walked home. So these are the challenging cases we are getting and they are walking home. And deformity corrections also we have done. Patients have come with a crawling on the our hospital corridor while they have gone back home upright. And regarding the keyhole surgeries, it's a nightmare for a common people to accept it. Government doesn't have many government setups doesn't have an infrastructure. Corporate is expensive. They come here and we are backed up by our Singapore doctors, Ravi Pillai and other colleague. So they come and perform these complex surgeries and help us out. And we have started the spine surgeries few months back. Our boys are trained from very well institute, including robotic surgeries in spine. They handle from cervical spine to the tailbone. And we used to get a lot of patients with orthopedic oncology. We are outsourcing the doctor from Kidwa Institute. They do basic orthopedic oncology cancer workup. And in case if they require radiation and chemotherapy, they take to their institution and do the needful. So this is how we have been managing our departments since last 1 year. From simple trauma care, we have reached the stage of advanced orthopedic care. We have a battalion of 9 full orthopedic surgeons, backed up by Dr. Ganeshan and Dr. Ravi Pillai. They come for our rescue from Singapore whenever we have a complex cases. Hopefully, we will be getting postgraduates this year. And we have a very good dedicated physiotherapy department and a nursing support without which we can't take up any complex things. We have been backed up by excellent admin who help us at all the crucial circumstances, and anesthesia department, radiology, advanced radiology department, and patho and micro. They are the backbones for us to achieve the greater success. We have equipped with a modular operation theater with a 2 C-arm and 2 power drills and an arthroscopy. Recently, our department is blessed with a robotic joint replacement systems. So I like to, many people don't have information about how robotic works in orthopedics. We recently started in our institute, so I just like to play a video clipping. This is a robotic system, how it works. This is a robot which has been assembled. So there are antennas. So what is the advantage of robotics? So when we do a conventional knee replacement surgery, We are going to first cut the bone, then we are going to do the trial of the prosthesis and we will match it to the patient. But in robotics, what we do is we do a CT scan cut and it is fed to the robot. Mr. Siddesh is the first person to undergo a robotic surgery in our district and even in our institution also. We are going to first cut the bone, then we are going to do the trial of the prosthesis and we will match it to the patient. But in robotics, what we do is we do a CT scan cut and it is fed to the robot. And we do a virtually artificial knee replacement on the computer screens. We are going to, as a doctor, when I do conventional, we are going to take distal cut, anterior cut, posterior, chamfer cuts and tibial keel preparation. Everything has to be done by me. Robot, once it starts for femur, it finishes. It doesn't cut the muscles, it doesn't cut the soft tissue, it doesn't cut the ligaments. When it comes to the nearer to the muscle, if it is coming in the way or if the operation table shakes, then the robot stops it. It is called precision stoppage program called as hepatic sensation. It suddenly stops. Advantage is we don't do a bone drilling in robotic surgery, so the bone pain is very less. It will give a 100% precision so that confidence to the patient and perform a confident surgery. So what are the major achievements we have done last 1 year? We have done almost nearing 700 surgeries, which includes trauma surgeries, joint replacement, deformity correction, spine surgeries, keyhole surgeries as arthroscopy and sports injuries. We also started pediatric and orthopedic surgeries. Now we have introduced robotic assisted knee replacement with AI-based segmentation, which helps us to perform complex total hip and total knees in hip and knee deformities. What are our academic achievements? Conducted weekly academic CME and case discussions in our full department along with doctors from Singapore. Initiated the skill lab for undergraduate teaching programs. We also published 5 peer-reviewed research papers. Presented 3 scientific papers in the state level. What is the plan of our research initiation? We want to start this year functional outcome of robotic assisted knee replacements and low cost orthotic solution for deformity corrections. And also we want to have a proper orthopedic and rehabilitation department because we do free surgeries, as everyone knows. But unfortunately when the patient requires an orthotics, so they're bound to take it from outside and shell out few thousands of money. That our goal is to prevent that expenditure for the patient also. So infrastructure and training is concerned now. We have a deformity correction doctor. Now he has been sent for a training. So he will be doing, now we were doing 4-axis corrections of the deformed limbs. Now he's gone for a training for 6-axis correction. So it's a simple equipment placed on the deformed bones and the leg. Once it is all app based. Once you put it on the system, it gives how much particular thing to be turned to get a full correction. In a 3 months time, a deformed leg can be completely straightened. This we want to have a 3D printing for pre-surgical plannings also. And we are planning to train our OT technicians and even the postgraduate come for our advanced deformity corrections and robotic surgeries. So what is the community service? We have an excellent preventive and social medicine department. We want to launch Sai Bone and Joint Seva because many of the patients doesn't know that we do a free joint replacement in this part of the world. So they can get a free joint replacement done. And we want to organize bone health awareness program for women and elderly. Most of the postmenopausal women, if they are not taken care, they lose 30% of bone mass. So this is a silent killer, and they land up with fractures, and again they come to us and we have to treat the fracture and again osteoporosis. So we want to prevent this osteoporotic induced fractures. And want to do free camps in schools, because there are some deformities, if you detect at the early stage, they need not undergo surgery. They can just get away with the braces and splints and exercises. So vision and plan, once our new hospital sets in, so we want to have a different departments in orthopedics department only. We want to have a extended robotic navigation assisted surgery department that includes joint total hip and total knee surgeries, and dedicated deformity correction, dedicated spine unit, dedicated pediatric orthopedic unit. We have a exclusive pediatric trained orthopedic surgeon also. So with this, we can have a sub branches within the branch so that excellent care is given to the patients. Our aim is to achieve, we are doing almost 800 surgeries per year. Now we want to achieve at least 1,000 surgeries next year, which is meant for poor patients, government scheme patients, insurance patients, and also as a part of One World, One Family, we want to cater our treatment to across the globe for a medical tourism patients also. So I have two testimonials which are being difficult patients operated by our spine surgeon and also my other colleague. So I just have a clipping of this.
ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಸೊ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
3 weeks back, we had encountered a 55-year-old male patient who presented to us with loss of hand dexterity and gait instability. So on further imaging, it revealed cervical compressive myelopathy. Clinically, we graded as neuric grade 3. So we performed instrumented cervical laminectomy, that is decompressing the cord. At present, the patient is doing well and is able to carry out his a daily routine.
My name is Leong Wai Ming. I'm from Greenland. Somehow, for the last 3 years, I've been suffering from osteoarthritis. So much pain on my left knee, I could hardly walk, go to Muddenahalli, to Sathya, Grama. We were so very, very surprised. They were so thorough in the way they investigate my condition. It's unimaginable that such a hospital exists in the world, and I want the world to know this. This is the greatest thing in my life, and I met the best doctors, Dr. Sandy.
He has been suffering with left knee osteoarthritis, tricompartmental, since last 3 years, and his condition deteriorated over time. We planned this surgery and we did a left knee total knee replacement. After surgery, the patient was made to wait by the next day, followed by which the patient has been doing physiotherapy since last 6 weeks since the surgery, and patient is independent and walking without any pain.
I conclude, under your divine guidance, Swami, the Department of Orthopedics strives to combine skill with selflessness, precision with compassion, science with spirituality. We pray to you, Swami, to continuously bless us so that every patient who enters the department walks out healed completely in body, mind and soul. Sai Ram to everyone.
Every evening, we express our gratitude to our corporate and philanthropic partners for support extended to the various initiatives under the One World, One Family mission. This evening, we are delighted to present the CSR Circle of Honor to 3 of our partners. First, we have Geno Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, a name synonymous with trust, quality, and care for nearly 5 decades, Founded in 1975, Geno has evolved into a reputed pharmaceutical organization with a strong presence across India and several international markets. Beyond its excellence in healthcare innovation, Geno has consistently demonstrated a deep sense of social responsibility through its Geno Foundation. Under its CSR initiatives, Geno has contributed significantly to areas such as education, healthcare, women empowerment, sports, environment, and community welfare, embodying a holistic approach to nation building.
In partnership with the Annapurna Trust, Geno Foundation launched a morning nutrition program in March 2023, beginning with schools in North Goa and later expanding to Bicholim Taluk. The initiative, now serving several students, reflects a shared commitment to ensuring child nutrition and holistic well-being. Representing Geno Pharmaceuticals this evening is Ms. Pallavi Salgaonkar, Finance Director, a dynamic leader, and first-generation entrepreneur. We invite her on stage to receive the honor. A chartered accountant by qualification and the founder of renowned bakery chain Desserts and More, Ms. Salgaonkar is also an accomplished author, Stanford certified entrepreneur, and an active voice in women's empowerment and community development. We invite Ms. Pallavi to share a few words with us.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So yesterday night I had a bad cough feet and I was thinking, how am I going to come here? So with the blessings of Sri Sathya Sai Baba, I think I have made it here today. So pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, revered Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and distinguished dignitaries, respected members of the Annapurna Trust and beloved devotees. It is with deep humility and heartfelt gratitude that I stand here today on behalf of Geno Pharmaceuticals Private Limited to receive this honor at the World Cultural Festival, a once-in-a-century celebration commemorating the 100th birth anniversary of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, a master whose message, love all, serve all, continues to transform countless lives across the world. At Geno, we believe in giving back to the community and contributing to the well-being of society. Our CSR initiatives focus on education, healthcare, women empowerment, sports, and environmental sustainability. Over the years, we have worked tirelessly to make a positive impact in the lives of the people who need it the most. Geno's journey began 5 decades ago in 1975 with a simple aspiration to bring quality, affordability, and accessible healthcare to people across India and beyond. Today, our operations span both domestic and international markets. Our facilities are approved by multiple global regulatory bodies, with our products reach patients in several countries. But beyond business milestones, our true identity lies in service. Through Geno Foundation, we have believed that healthcare is just not about medicines, it's about compassion. It's about touching lives where it matters the most. So our association with Annapurna Trust is one that we hold very close to our hearts. Contributing to a morning nutrition program, especially supplying healthy cookies to school children in Goa, has been one of the most meaningful CSR initiatives of our organization. These cookies are sourced from our bakery division, Desserts and More, which I founded more than 11 years back. Knowing that even one child starts the day with nourishment and a smile is a reward in itself. Today's recognition, presented personally by Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, is deeply special for us. It reaffirms our commitment as we grow as a pharmaceutical company that we must be equal in compassion, responsibility, and human values. On behalf of our management and the entire Geno family, I express our profound gratitude to Annapurna Trust for giving us the opportunity to serve. And as we celebrate 100 years of Bhagwan's divine legacy, Geno Pharmaceuticals rededicates itself to contributing towards a healthier, happier, and a more equitable society. Let us all strive to make a difference in the world one step at a time. Thank you all.
Next, we are delighted to confer the CSR Circle of Honor to Rotary Bangalore Ulsoor, an organization that has been a beacon of service and compassion since 1997. In collaboration with the Sri Madhusudan Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Rotary Bangalore Ulsoor has spearheaded several impactful healthcare initiatives, notably sponsoring free pediatric cardiac surgeries and conducting cervical cancer awareness and HPV vaccination programs for schoolgirls.
Supported by CSR's partners such as Comvault Systems India Private Limited and TTP Technologies Private Limited, these initiatives have brought the priceless gift of health and hope to thousands of underprivileged beneficiaries. Remarkably, in just the first 4 months of the current Rotary year, the club has completed over 150 projects, dedicating 5,000 man-hours and benefiting more than 10,000 individuals. Representing Rotary Bangalore Ulsoor this evening is Mr. Vijay Kumar. We invite him to come to the dais to receive the honor. Mr. Vijay is an accomplished professional with over 4 decades of experience in the pharmaceutical and healthcare sectors, who now dedicates his expertise to purposeful service and humanitarian leadership. May I invite Mr. Vijay Kumar to please share a few words with us?
Hare Krishna. I thank all of you all for being here to join this program. It is a gift that is given to us to be a part of your service. And I'm sure Rotary Bangalore Ulsoor will always be giving that support to the institute, and we will ensure that we give additional supports day in and day out. Rotary Bangalore Ulsoor has been known very much for its service, especially in the form of nutrition, which was discussed earlier. Also, more in the healthcare. In the healthcare, we have been going all out in various sectors, and it is only in the last 1.5, 2 years that we have got associated with this institute. I thank Guruji for the opportunity in being with us, giving us an opportunity to serve you all, and I'm sure we'll have all the support in the coming days also. Thank you, Guruji.
Next, we are delighted to recognize Comvault Systems for its contribution to community health and well-being. As a global leader in data protection and information management solutions, Comvault has consistently combined technological excellence with social responsibility. Through its CSR initiative in collaboration with the Department of Community Medicine in Chikballapur District, Karnataka, Comvault has supported HPV vaccination drives for girl students, a powerful stride towards preventing cervical cancer and promoting women's health in rural communities.
Representing Comvault this evening is Ms. Nitya Kadambi, Senior Director, Finance and Operations, Comvault India. A chartered accountant with over 18 years of diverse experience in corporate finance, she has led global accounting teams, strategic operations, and business partnerships with remarkable vision. May we invite her on stage to receive the honor? Recipient of accolades including the Zinov Award for Next Generation Women Leader, Most Influential CFOs of India, and the Great Indian Finance Leader, Ms. Kadambi, exemplifies leadership with purpose. We invite Ms. Kadambi to share a few words with us, please.
Namaste and my pranams to Sadhguru and all the dignitaries on the stage and in the audience. Good evening. I'm very, very deeply honored and touched to be here today to accept this recognition on behalf of Comvault. It's truly humbling to see the incredible work which is being done by the trust, the institute here, medical researchers and medical sciences and research, not only providing world-class healthcare and education, but doing it with such compassion and purpose. Today has been a lot of learning for me about this institution, and I'm very committed to continue supporting this institution in whatever small way we can. Collaboration on the HPV vaccine was a small but a meaningful step towards a shared vision, one where every girl and woman has access to preventive healthcare and the opportunity to lead a healthy, dignified life. I want to express heartfelt gratitude to Sadhguru for the opportunity to collaborate, Dr. Raghupati, Dr. Fanindra, and to the entire team here for the inspiring mission that you guys lead here every day. I would also like to call out my father, Rotarian Haran, who is here in the audience today, who's part of the Rotary Ulsur team. It is through him that we got the opportunity to partner with this institution. Thank you once again for this honor. We look forward to continuing this journey of service and impact together. Namaste.
As part of the One World, One Family World Cultural Festival, today we are delighted to celebrate the United Kingdom. The name United Kingdom signifies the harmonious union of four historic nations: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. England has given birth to some of the greatest writers the world has ever known. The picturesque countryside with rolling hills and the lakes of Devon and Yorkshire have inspired many authors and poets, including Robert Frost, Wordsworth's Daffodils, and the likes of Jane Austen, to name a few.
Cricket, which originated in England, has today become a much-loved sport globally, in fact, the most popular sport in India. Devotees and volunteers from the United Kingdom have been an integral part of our mission for over a decade. Through the Anugraham Charitable Trust, they have supported many initiatives, including the construction of Sri Sathya Sai Sharda Niketanam campus in Mandya. With deep joy, we extend our heartfelt welcome to all our brothers and sisters from the United Kingdom.
When the world says you can't, there are a few exceptional individuals who believe otherwise and simply prove that they can. This evening, we are delighted to present the One World, One Family Humanitarian Award to Sebi Hall. Born with a rare genetic condition, a chromosome anomaly, doctors once said he would never walk, talk, or understand the world. At just 22 years, Sebastian, or Sebi, as he's fondly known, has turned his challenges into a mission of love.
What began as a single act of raising money during the 2020 lockdown to buy an adapted laptop for a classmate with cerebral palsy has blossomed into a worldwide wave of kindness. Every day, without fail, Sebi performs at least one act of kindness, proving that small acts truly create big change. His dream is to build the world's first kindness village, where young adults with disabilities can live, work, and thrive in inclusion and joy. Sebi's life is a testament to show that kindness has no barriers, compassion knows no borders, and one gentle heart can unite an entire world. Let's see a short video about Sebi.
Change lives. Let's make some people smile.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Sebi O. Sebi has done a random act of kindness every single day for 5 years. Sebi is buying every family group a scratch card today.
Sebi is a naturally jolly person. He is a joker. Without his chromosome anomaly, I think he would probably be a class clown, to be honest. Sebi was born with a really rare chromosome anomaly. What that means is Sebi has global delayed development, loose ligaments, low muscle tone, a myriad of other things that come with that diagnosis. He was born premature and they didn't think he would live. And not reaching the milestones, they put down to the fact he was premature, you see. So it's always like, well, he'll catch up, well, he'll catch up, well, he'll catch up. He smiled, but didn't do anything else. They said, okay, well, we'll do some blood tests. And that's when the chromosome anomaly was detected. And it's called de novo. It's not from me, it's not from his dad, it's just one of those things.
Together, mouse, Sebi, mouse!
That was the expectation, that he would never walk, never talk, probably never sit up unaided, and never really be able to understand the world around him.
What do you like doing with Angry Birds? We like to play with it.
Sebi, do you find it hard sometimes to find words? Yeah, to find the words to say what's in his head. He's very, very switched on. It's all in there. Totally understands the world around him. But what he finds hard is communicating it. So his communication is hard.
5 years ago today, I started acts of kindness.
You wanted to do what?
100 acts of kindness.
100 acts of kindness in how many days?
10 days.
10 days.
And this is the anniversary flower.
It's an everlasting flower that will never die, so you will always feel happy.
I do acts of kindness to make people happy inside.
Every year at Halloween, he collects old pumpkins from doorsteps, and then we take them to soup kitchens. Our local farmer gets loads of potatoes. Sebi goes and organises them every year and takes them to a food pantry where they give fresh vegetable on a Friday night out to schools in packs. All those people that he thinks he's helping, actually they're helping him too, because they make him smile.
I feel happier. Thanks to you. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. It's made my day. That's very, very good of you.
Through speaking to strangers, having the drive to want to make somebody smile gives you the confidence, because you've got a purpose, you've got a reason to go out and speak to someone.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
Please. Hello, please.
He's still doing things that he's never done before. The power of what he's doing is making him grow. It's giving him new strengths. And it just shows that you can always keep going and always keep learning, really.
Hi, be kind. Makes me happy. Makes you happy.
The experience of having Sebi, it makes you automatically more compassionate. It makes you look at things in a different way, like he does. It makes you think, no, I won't give up when you want to. Anybody can be kind, and therefore anybody can make a difference.
Thank you, everyone. Be kind. Bye.
Unfortunately, this evening, Sebi could not be here, but we have a video message of acceptance from his mother, Mrs. Ashley Hall, on Sebi's behalf. May we have the video, please?
Warmest greetings to you all. We are deeply humbled and honoured to attend here today to this extraordinary One World, One Family World Cultural Festival, representing the United Kingdom for this Humanitarian Award. We are so sorry we couldn't be with you here today, but we are with you in spirit. To receive this recognition here, surrounded by such love and compassion, is profoundly moving for our family. Our heartfelt thanks to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for his honour and for his divine mission that reminds us we are truly one family through service, education and kindness. Sebi's journey began with a simple sentence that changed our lives. One day he said, with a sparkle in his eyes,
I have a superpower, is kindness.
Sebi has a superpower. It's kindness. Sebi was born 8 weeks premature with a rare chromosome anomaly, and doctors said that he might never walk or talk or really understand the world around him. But he proved he'd got his own language. Sebi's own language, when the words didn't come, were kindness, and kindness became his voice. During lockdown at 17, Sebi noticed that his friend with cerebral palsy was struggling to do online school. he hadn't got a laptop. Sebi set out to do 100 acts of kindness in 10 days, and he raised his first
£1,000.
£1,000 to buy his friend the laptop. He noticed he did things like wash windows, walk dogs, clean garage doors. He raised the money to buy his friend the laptop, and he said, "Now you can learn with us again." That moment changed everything. Sebi realised that kindness could be his purpose. And since then, he's done a random act of kindness every single day for
5 years.
5 years. How much money have you raised, Sebi?
£100,000.
£100,000 for disadvantaged and disabled young people. Sebi does all sorts of acts of kindness, and kindness is a great leveller. Sebi has a Kit Kat in his pocket and says to people on the street, "You deserve a
break.
You deserve a break." Through the Sebi Hall Kindness Foundation, he continues to support inclusive clubs, sports and well-being projects, provides communication devices to children, and is now working to build the UK's first assisted living kindness villages, where young adults with disabilities can thrive and live and not just survive. As a mother, I have watched my son, once we were told would never walk or talk, has changed the life of literally thousands and thousands of people through thousands of acts of kindness.
Yes, brilliant.
On behalf of Sebi, our family, and the foundation, thank you, Sadhguru Sai, for recognising kindness in its purest form, its service, and service in action. Thank you. Namaste.
May we now invite on stage Dr. Seema Malhotra to receive the award on behalf of Sebi Hall.
We will now have two representatives from the United Kingdom who will present about the country's culture, people, and values. First, we have Mr. Thiru Nagappan, an entrepreneur, speaker, and the founder of Master the Markets.
Mr. Nagappan began his professional journey as a cardiovascular pharmacologist, but through a profound turn of events and with the guidance of Sadhguru, he chose to leave his PhD and pursue a career in financial trading. He went on to work on a trading floor, conduct live trading seminars, and manage company accounts. In 2010, he established Master the Markets and Vedanta Trading, which focuses on education and excellence in trading. More recently, he founded Live Your Purpose Now, a self-development and spiritual growth company serving both individuals and corporate organizations. Mr. Thiru Nagappan, please.
Good evening and warm greetings from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. With heartfelt gratitude and humble pranams to Sadhguru, Sri Madhusudan Sai, and Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, it's an honor to represent the UK at the One World, One Family World Cultural Festival. This festival reminds us that unity is not a concept, but a lived truth, one family bounded by compassion and service, which I have personally seen through the numerous conversations with our brothers and sisters over here. Truly a magnificent thing that is happening in front of us. Now, as I take you through the journey of the United Kingdom, which is going to be really a wonder, I'm also going to share with you also some anecdotes from my own life. So let's go on to the United Kingdom now. The United Kingdom lies off the northwestern coast of mainland Europe, made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. From the Highlands of Scotland to the valleys of Wales, the green countryside of England, and the rugged coast of Northern Ireland, the UK reflects centuries of history and natural beauty side by side. Home to nearly 68 million people, our capital city is London, a global center for finance, education, and culture. The UK enjoys a temperate maritime climate, mild summers, cool winters, and frequent rain that natures its green countryside and rolling hills. The official currency is the British pound sterling, recognized as one of the oldest and most trusted currencies in the world. English is the primary language, yet Welsh, Scottish, Gaelic, and Irish are also spoken, reflecting the nation's respect for its linguistic and cultural diversity. Buckingham Palace serves as the official residence of His Majesty King Charles III and the administrative heart of the British monarchy. It is recognized worldwide for its ceremonial traditions, including the changing of the guard, which some of Swami's students would remember on their visit to London, and the balcony where the royal family greets the public during moments of national celebration, which some of you would have seen in the news and in online events. Moving north to Scotland, Edinburgh Castle crowns Castle Rock, an ancient volcanic formation that has dominated the city's skyline for centuries. In fact, Scotland brings me memories because that's where I did my pharmacology degree there. And I must say, Scotland is quite cold, but still its beauty that it's got, it really wonders you. It holds the honors of Scotland, the Stone of Destiny, and St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh, each symbolizing Scotland's enduring heritage and identity. In fact, if you go further north to the Isle of Skye, you'll see amazing, beautiful scenery that you would have seen in the movies of Lord of the Rings, to name a few. Now to Wales. Snowdonia National Park, known in Welsh as Eryri, is a landscape of rugged peaks, glacial valleys, and crystal-clear lakes. It is home to Iarwyddfa, the highest mountain in Wales, and remains a cultural stronghold for the Welsh language and tradition, representing the country's deep connection with nature. Crossing over to Northern Ireland, the Giant's Causeway is a UNESCO World Heritage Site of around 40,000 interlocking basalt columns formed by ancient volcanic activity. Legend credits its creation to Finn McCool, a giant of Irish folklore, a story that adds myth to the science behind this geological wonder, symbolizing both the imagination and resilience of the British Isles. Returning to England, Stratford-upon-Avon is the birthplace of William Shakespeare, often called the world's greatest playwright, and I'm sure a lot of you would have heard of that. The town preserves its Tudor home, the Royal Shakespeare Theatre, and centuries of literary heritage. It reminds us that through language and storytelling, the UK continues to inspire creative expression and human connection across the world. The United Kingdom's spiritual life is deeply diverse. Now, this is something that I really hold close to my heart because actually my spiritual journey began in the United Kingdom in London. I first met Swami in 2008, and then later I met Sadhguru in 2014, all in the land of this United Kingdom. And as you can see, in the United Kingdom, it's rooted in its Christian traditions, yet home to people of many faiths and beliefs. From cathedrals to mosques, temples, synagogues, and gurudwaras, the nation reflects a philosophy of freedom of belief and mutual respect. In fact, it's quite diverse that you get so many events over there, and spiritual events and religious events, that people have got lots of time to attend any of this if they wish to. Its spiritual heritage has shaped principles of human rights, democracy, and service that continue to guide its public life. The British Museum in London stands as one of the world's greatest repositories of human history and culture. Founded in 1753, it houses over 8 million artifacts, including the Rosetta Stone and the Parthenon sculptures, offering an unparalleled window into civilizations from every corner of the globe. British cuisine reflects centuries of regional tradition and global influence, a blend of hearty simplicity and multicultural flavor. Rooted in locally grown produce and seasonal ingredients, it celebrates comfort foods like pies, puddings, and breads. Indian food, introduced through centuries of cultural exchange, has become the UK's most beloved cuisine, with dishes like vegetable curry, samosas, and tikka masala now part of daily life. In fact, one of the terms that you will hear people saying is that they are so much into the Indian food, they will say, you know, we want to go have a curry night. Or in Manchester, there's a street full of Indian restaurants, which is called the Curry Mile. Among traditional favorites, Welsh cakes remain a symbol of warmth and hospitality. It is soft, spiced, and best shared over a cup of tea. Shepherd's pie. Now, this will bring you memories of lunch today as you all had it. It is a timeless British comfort dish. It is a hearty baked dish of mashed potatoes, layered over savory minced vegetables and lentils in the vegetarian version, inspired by the pastoral life of rural Britain. Irish soda bread is one of the simplest yet most satisfying breads of the Isles. Made without yeast, it rises with baking soda and buttermilk, giving it a rustic crust and tender crumb. A slice spread with butter or honey evokes the homely flavors of Ireland. Now, the Cornish pasty, a national favorite originating in Cornwall, was once the perfect portable meal for miners. Its vegetarian versions, filled with potatoes, swayed onions, and carrots, remain just as iconic today. The crimped edge and golden crust tell a story of practicality turned into culinary heritage, now enjoyed across Britain and beyond. Now on to traditional clothing. The United Kingdom has no single national dress, but a rich blend of regional traditions. From the Scottish kilt and tartan to Welsh shawls and Irish Aran knitwear. Ceremonial attire, such as royal regalia and military uniforms, reflects centuries of heritage. Today, Britain's multicultural society proudly weaves global styles into daily life, celebrating unity through diversity. The United Kingdom's creative spirit runs deep, from Shakespeare's timeless words to the Beatles' revolutionary sound. Its art, music, and literature blend centuries of Celtic, Norman, and Anglo-Saxon influence. From Turner's paintings to the Edinburgh Festival and Notting Hill Carnival, the UK remains a vibrant stage where tradition and innovation meet. Trooping the Colour marks the official birthday of the British monarch, a centuries-old tradition of precision, ceremony, and honor. Thousands gather along the mall to watch the Royal Guards parade in their iconic red uniforms and bearskin hats. It's a living expression of discipline, service, and national pride that continues to inspire awe around the world. Each August, the streets of West London burst into color and rhythm for the Notting Hill Carnival, Europe's largest street festival. Rooted in Caribbean heritage, it began in the 1960s as a celebration of community and cultural pride. Today, it symbolizes unity in diversity, very similar to what we are seeing here, where music, dance, and joy bring people from every background together. From the pen of William Shakespeare, whose timeless words continue to shape theatre and storytelling across the world, to Sir Isaac Newton, whose discoveries reveal the laws of motion and gravity, to 19th century English novelists who wrote classics like Oliver Twist and A Christmas Carol. British author J.K. Rowling of the Harry Potter series, which most of you will be familiar with, one of the best-selling writers in history. The Beatles, the British band from Liverpool, who transformed 1960s pop, rock, and modern music culture. David Beckham, for those of you who follow football, will be very familiar with, former footballer who starred for Manchester United and Real Madrid, known for pinpoint free kicks and a global celebrity. Britain's contribution to art and science is profound, as you have seen from here. Their legacy reminds us that imagination and intellect, when guided by purpose, have the power to illuminate humanity's path forward, which is very much what we are seeing here in the humanitarian mission led by Sadhguru. The United Kingdom's social fabric continues to evolve, balancing progress with ongoing challenges. National campaigns encourage healthy, balanced diets for all age groups, while free and inclusive education remains a cornerstone of society, even as regional differences persist. The National Health Service, NHS, founded in 1948, stands as a symbol of care and equality, offering treatment to everyone, free at the point of need. Yet, with an aging population, demand on both health and social care continues to grow. There is a growing awareness that true progress is measured not only by economic growth, but by the well-being of people, which is so very important, as we have seen over here. Efforts are focused on expanding access to healthcare and mental health support, empowering young people through skills and values-based education, and ensuring quality care for the elderly and vulnerable. Communities are also being encouraged to embrace volunteerism, compassion, and dignity in social action, strengthening the fabric of society through shared responsibility and kindness. Love in action shines through everyday compassion. We've seen lots of self-volunteer groups and lots of eager students who participate in so many voluntary activities to help the needy and homeless in the UK. And also professional organizations like the British Red Cross provides life-saving aid during emergencies, while Oxfam tackles poverty and humanitarian crisis worldwide. Shelter UK works tirelessly to support families facing homelessness. Food banks and soup kitchens across the country ensure no one goes hungry. Faith-based groups and volunteers continue to extend care, comfort, and hope, proving that service and solidarity remain at the heart of British society. Brothers and sisters, you have seen that from here, there's so many commonalities of the one world, one family in action over here throughout the whole of the diversity and the activities that are carried out in the United Kingdom. From its ancient heritage to its vibrant modern identity, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland continues to embody resilience, creativity, and a profound sense of service. Today, on Remembrance Day, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, we pause to honor all who served and sacrificed in the pursuit of peace. Now, as a gesture of appreciation and respect, Dr. Girish Malhotra would love to offer our gift on behalf of our team to Sadhguru. Our gift is a Fortnum and Mason British hamper founded in 1707. It is an iconic London establishment renowned for its fine teas, gourmet foods, and timeless wicker hampers. It holds royal warrants from King Charles III and Queen Camilla, continuing a tradition of serving the royal household for over 300 years. Thank you, and Jai Saram.
Thank you, Mr. Thiru, for that wonderful presentation. We will now have a video showcasing the Seva activities undertaken by our volunteers of the One World, One Family mission in the United Kingdom. The video, please.
May we now invite Dr. Vishal Sharma, a medical professional, researcher, and innovator, to share his transformative journey with all of us. Dr. Sharma qualified as a doctor in 2015, following which he developed a deep interest in antimicrobial stewardship. He went on to pursue a master's in global health and began working in collaboration with the pharmaceutical sector, the UK Parliament, and the EU for Health initiative to advance research and funding in the field of antibiotics and infection control.
He currently serves as chair of several select committees at the House of Lords and the British Society for Antimicrobial Chemotherapy, BSAC. He's also spearheading the development of a telemedicine technology platform aimed at connecting doctors and patients worldwide, bringing world-class medical care to rural and underserved communities, an initiative being developed under the custodianship of Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. Dr. Vishal Sharma, please.
Good evening, everyone. Sri Madhusudan Sai, Sadhguru, distinguished guests, elders, ladies, gentlemen, students. I'm deeply grateful to be here with you today among hearts that are open and minds that care. I will share with you today my personal evolution, not just a story, but a journey of transformation, a journey from ambition to awareness, from restlessness to peace, from self-focus to a life striving to serve others. For many years, my life was solely focused on seeking success from the outside. I was ambitious, busy, constantly chasing goals, always looking for the next milestone, the next project, the next success. I believed success was about achievement. I worked hard, I set goals, I hit targets. On paper, life looked good, full of progress, movement, momentum. But somewhere along the way, I began to feel a quiet emptiness inside. Despite everything I had achieved, there was a restlessness I couldn't silence. One evening in 2022, I asked myself, if I stopped doing everything I do, would I still know who I am? That question lingered. It made me realize I'd been building a life around myself, not within myself. That moment was an epiphany. I realized I was achieving, but not fulfilling my purpose. I was building, but not serving. And deep down, I longed for something that would give my life real meaning, something eternal. A few months later, I came to learn about Sri Madhusudan Sai and his mission through a very dear friend of mine. Everyone in our lives play a role in our journey, and my dear friend has always been a force for good in my life. I've always been open to the love and guidance of others. I was kindly invited to a gathering and went with an open mind and heart, but no expectations. When I first witnessed Sri Madhusudan Sai's face, there was a glow that emanated and filled the room. I saw the love and divinity permeate the entire room. Then the room fell silent. Then Sadhguru spoke. The three words that have stayed with me from that first encounter: contents, not container. It struck me in that moment, and in the months that followed, I had spent a lot of my time and energy polishing a container. Now was the time to fill it with meaningful contents. Transformation rarely happens without challenge, and I was about to face a series of challenges. Shortly after that first encounter with Sadhguru, I found myself under great personal and professional pressure. It felt as though everyone and everything demanded from me, and I had nothing more to give. I was working harder than ever before, but could not see the fruit of my action like I was used to. When life tests us, it reveals who we truly are. I'd always believed in strength, in control, but this period in my life was humbling my mind and opening my heart. During that time, I turned inward. I began evaluating, am I really the doer? How much of what I achieve and how much of my outcomes are down to me? Do I own the reward and consequence? It taught me empathy. It taught me surrender. And it reminded me that I own my action and duty and nothing else. Sometimes transformation doesn't come with a loud bang of fireworks. It begins in silence when we finally listen. Around that same time, I began noticing things I had previously ignored. In my work, I travel away most weeks, I started to see the struggle of people for what most of us take for granted: food, medicine, education. One such encounter I cannot forget. A young mother outside a hospital in rural Belize, unable to afford hospital care for her child suffering with sepsis. The helplessness and the lack of facility to provide life-saving care shocked me. But then I started seeing this everywhere I went. That day I realized grace isn't uneven because God withholds it. It's uneven because we withhold love. My first AI medical tech innovation was in its infancy. I had a sales and marketing director telling us we must target the richest hospitals in the world to sell our product. I found myself in a room with people I had chosen who were all going to take my company down the same path every medical or pharmaceutical company goes: exclusivity, limited access to low middle-income countries, high economic country bias, and subsequently much of the world not benefiting from my infection prevention platform. This is when Sadhguru reached me. I was granted an audience with Sadhguru to share with him the work we had been doing. I was very nervous. I had beads of sweat on my brow as I approached Sadhguru to greet him. Like a cool balm, he gave me a nod, and we began. And then we entered the arena of cutting-edge AI development and its applications in healthcare, how the world was changing and the global healthcare community was starting to take a leading role in shaping this. I shared concepts which I've spent the last 5 to 10 years learning and developing. Sadhguru sat patiently and listened to me for a very long time. Then Sadhguru spoke. Sadhguru's omniscience shone. He not only understood thoroughly the concepts and applications, Sadhguru offered me many avenues to explore and spoke from the needs of humanity and how me and my team could and should build more and go further to serve. So that is exactly what we did. I had found the slip road away from the profit-only highway we were on. We would serve humanity and change the face of healthcare. In that moment, I experienced grace. The kind of grace that doesn't just inspire you, but transforms you. Transformation must express itself through action. My team and I worked tirelessly the day after I had audience with Sadhguru, and we set on a new path. We were now in the service of all, solving global health problems one at a time. And what I discovered about myself changed me again. Service transforms the server much more than the served. Every time I serve, I feel lighter, freer, happier, because service isn't about giving something away. It's about discovering abundance within yourself. When you serve, your heart expands. The boundaries between me and you begin to dissolve. You start to see everyone as your own. We're all one family. Looking back, I see the beautiful thread connecting every chapter of this journey. The emptiness that pushed me to search, the compassion that opened my heart, the challenge that taught me surrender, the injustice that awakened my sense of duty, the grace of meeting a living master, the joy of serving others, and the peace of realizing the divine within everyone. Each moment was a step in my transformation. Together, they have reshaped not just how I live, but why I live. Sri Madhusudan Sai's mission to provide healthcare, education, and nutrition to all, free of cost, is not just a social initiative. It is a spiritual revolution. It shows that love can organize itself, that compassion can be systematic, that divinity can operate through hospitals, schools, and kitchens, wherever there is a heart willing to serve. When I see the hospitals healing hundreds of thousands, the schools nurturing young minds, and the nutrition programs feeding countless children every single day, I see not institutions, but living temples of love. They remind me that God does not only need our worship and devotion, He needs our work. My friends, I share this not to speak about myself, but to invite each of us to reflect on our own journey. Every one of us has had moments of awakening, of loss, challenge, and of grace. Each of us has opportunities to serve, to love, and to grow. The world does not need more power or wealth. It needs more hearts that care. And this mission gives us a way to express that care through our time, our talents, our words, and our prayers. If each of us decides that even one person or one family or one community will be touched by our love, the world will shine brighter and the world will change. My journey with Sri Madhusudan Sai has taught me a simple truth. The transformation begins when we stop asking, what can I get, and start asking, what can I give? When we live for others, we find ourselves. When we serve selflessly, we are served by grace. And when we walk with faith, every step becomes divine. So today, I rededicate myself, my mind, my hands, my heart, to His mission of love, to serve where I can, to uplift who I can, and to live as an instrument of the divine. May we all walk this path of love together, transforming ourselves, transforming others, and transforming the world. Thank you.
We would now like to invite Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, to address all of us. We are proud to share that Dr. Sudhakar is an alumnus of this very institution where he pursued his studies for 3 years. Public service runs deep in his family. His father, Sri Chowda Reddy, was also a distinguished leader who served as a minister and 5-term member of the Legislative Assembly from Chintamani, while his grandfather, Sri Anjaneya Reddy ji, had the honor of serving both as an MLA and an MLC. Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, please.
Sairam. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Pranams at the feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Respected Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai Ji. Most respected Dr. B.N. Narsimurthy, Chief Mentor, Sathya Sai Institutions. Sri P.C. Mohan, Member of Parliament, Bangalore Central Constituency. All the devotees of Sri Sathya Sai Baba and Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai from various parts of the world. All the invitees, ladies and gentlemen, and all the students from Sathya Sai institutions. It's really a great honor to be part of this celebration, the 100-day celebrations, the World Cultural Festival. Probably after listening to the various speakers, I don't think I have much to say, but still I would like to share a few things. I joined this institution way back in 1981. It's almost more than 44 years. I never even dreamt that a day would come when I would be seeing this same institution where I did my schooling is going to be a place of probably a center of high spirituality, divinity, and also a place where thousands of people would be treated free of cost, and which is, I think, one of the greatest service to the mankind, what is being happening here. I can recall the days when we had a small clinic which was there to take care of our needs for the students who were here in the hostel. And now, as you see and as you all witnessed, the type of procedures being done or probably carried out in this medical college, which is still probably in its second year, and that to the name which is created for itself. Probably, I don't think in any part of the world you could get the most advanced medical treatment free of cost. I think this is the greatest service to the humanity, and probably I would like to extend my deepest gratitude for Sri Madhusudan Sai Ji for really devoting himself for the kind of progress what is happening, starting from the field of education, healthcare, nutrition, and by all those three means, I think you are doing a great service to the rural development, probably by improving the health conditions in the rural areas. You can always feel that we are going to uplift the rural people who have been underprivileged for various services. It is almost 88 days since this World Cultural Festival has started. I can recall the memories of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Probably in the 3 years I spent here, every year used to visit this institution, and we could see the festive mood amongst the students at that time. Probably all the students used to be eagerly waiting for the day when Bhagavan Sathya Sai Baba, whenever he was passing from either coming from Puttaparthi to Whitefield or going back from Whitefield to Puttaparthi, he used to pay a visit here, spend some time, and he used to bless all of us, and he used to leave from here. But today, we have this Sathya Sai Grama. As we all know, Sathya Sai Lokaseva Trust, which used to be called those days, now it is now the epitome of all the countries, developing countries, probably all are converging here to mark this great World Cultural Festival. After going through the campus, I think there is some divine power which is concentrated here in this place, which is bringing people from various walks of life, people who have achieved something great in their lives, people who have there to dedicate themselves here. People have given up everything in life just to come here and serve the humanity. So I don't want to take much of your time. It's really a great honor for me as a student of this institution and to be part of the government, and that too, the very foundation of education, what I gained here, today it has led me to be the Minister for Higher Education in the government of Karnataka, and this is a great honor to proudly say that whatever I am today, it is the great foundation laid in this institution in my early days of my education. So I am greatly indebted to all my teachers, especially the guidance I got from Dr. B.N. Narasimhamurthy. The time what we spent, I can't probably explain the way he used to mix with the students. He used to be a more source of inspiration to all of us. He used to be a good academician himself, and he is also a good sportsman. He used to play with us. He used to spend time with us. He used to make us feel at home, because 8th standard is a young age for all of us to stay away from homes. Now things have changed. People at a very young age go to residential schools, but those days it was a tough time staying away from the parents. But all those things were taken care here, and now I'm happy to see that Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai is really taking this place, or rather attracting people from all over the country, all over the world, all over the globe, to be part of this great endeavor which has been started way back. And now probably, I think, in the days to come, the medical facility which has been started and attracted big numbers. I only request him on this occasion, as the minister in this government as well as the minister in charge of this district, I think you're doing a great service. Please kindly extend it in a bigger way, because there is a big rush here, and the facilities which are being updated on a daily basis, still they are not able to cater to the demand, the flow of patients which are coming here, who are coming here to seek some sort of a remedy which they can't get even in the government hospitals. Forget about thinking of dreaming of something in the private hospitals. So I would like to probably extend my hearty congratulations to the entire team for standing by his vision and mission to give probably the best possible health care to the people who really deserve. And the entire area, you can see people from Greenland have come over to get some treatment here. And I was known that there is one of the VVIP person from a different part of the world is come here to get treated. So this itself shows that how best the doctors have dedicated themselves here, and how best the facilities have been created. And I would also congratulate the people who have really contributed to make this the best possible facility, probably on par with any of the best possible hospitals in the world over. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you all. Sai Ram.
Thank you for your kind and inspiring words, Sudhakarji. And may I now invite Shri P.C. Mohan to address us. He's a member of Parliament representing the Bangalore Central constituency, serving in this capacity for 4 consecutive terms since 2009. He's a member of the Parliamentary Committees on External Affairs and Urban Development. Shri P.C. Mohan, please.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai-ji, Minister for Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Dr. B.N. Narasimhamurthy, and good evening all. Respected Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and elders, estimated guests from across the world, my dear brothers, sisters and students. It is indeed a great honor and a moment of deep joy to be here at Sathya Sai Grama, Muddenahalli, for the World Cultural Festival being held in connection with the centenary celebrations of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is not merely a spiritual leader, he is a teacher and a servant of humanity whose life continues to inspire millions across the world. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba always thought that true spirituality means service to others. He showed us that helping the poor, caring for the sick, and educating the needy is the real form of worship. His famous words, "Hands that serve are holier than the lips that pray," reminds us that good actions are more powerful than mere words. His message of love all, serve all, and help ever, hurt never continues to inspire selflessness, service across nations without any barriers of religion, race and region. Today, under the divine guidance of Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai-ji, the sacred mission of love and service has taken on a magnificent global dimension. From free education and healthcare to nutrition and rural development, every initiative that springs from Sathya Sai Grama is living example for spirituality translated into selflessness action. Bhagwan Baba's work has touched every part of society. He built super speciality hospitals in Puttaparthi and Bangalore Whitefield, where thousands of patients from any background, to be it rich or poor, receive free medical treatment, including heart surgeries, kidney operations and childcare. No one charged a single rupee in this true service of humanity. In field of education, Baba founded the Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, which provides world-class education completely free of cost. Students not only gain knowledge but also learn moral values and the importance of serving others. Thousands of students who studied here are now serving the nation in different fields with honesty and compassion. As we celebrate the centenary of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, let us all rededicate ourselves to his ideas to live lives of integrity, compassion and service. That will be our true offering to the Divine Master who lived only to uplift the humanity. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai-ji and all the dedicated volunteers and devotees who are carrying forward a sacred mission with such tireless devotion. May Bhagwan's blessing continue to guide this movement, and may his message to universal love reflect in every heart of every home. Sai Ram, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohanji. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our guests for gracing this occasion with their presence and for addressing us this evening with a token of our appreciation. First to Dr. M.C. Sudhakar-ji. and to Shri P.C. Mohan ji. On behalf of all of us, may we now request Sadhguru to bless us with his benedictory message.
On this very special 88th day of the One World, One Family World Cultural Festival, I welcome the devotees and our people from the United Kingdom who have been a source of support and strength to this mission ever since we started that campus in Mandya. And from then till now, in various capacities, the devotees have supported this mission and expanded it beyond the Indian shores. So I want to convey our heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the mission to all the devotees from the United Kingdom who are here today. I'm also very thankful to two of our eminent ministers. Dr. Sudhakar is a very familiar name here. We all know him. He's been here several times, and his message that his foundational years of education here is what shaped him into the public leader that he is today. That is a message for all the students in the institution, that is what this institution is all about. It will build your character, build that moral muscle, and make you a good person at the end, a good leader. So very thankful to him for coming and sharing his thoughts with all of us. Sri P.C. Mohan, he had been here before when Sri Venkaiah Naidu ji, who was the then Vice President, visited here. And he is back here again and shared his thoughts and his adoration for Bhagwan's work and appreciation for all that is going on over here. So we are very grateful for his time and sharing his thoughts with all of us today. We also had great luminaries who graced this dais in the last 88 days. And today we celebrated one such person from the field of media and journalism, Sri Rajat Sharma, who very kindly accepted the honor of leadership, One World, One Family Global Leadership Award, which is selected based on a jury's recommendation, which consists of very eminent people led by Sri Sunil Gavaskar ji. So he came here and in a conversation that I had backstage for quite some time, he was trying to understand all that is going on here, and he was visibly moved by the work that is going on. He mentioned to me that he had a very different impression of Sathya Sai Baba earlier because of all that was heard and said, especially in the media. But it was Sri Narendra Modi ji who sat him down and schooled him about who Sathya Sai Baba is and what his works are, which changed his perspective then. And now he is in adoration of all the good work that is going on. And his speech was from the heart. He said, I have a formal speech, but I think I must speak in Hindi and I should speak from my heart. And he did do that. And that really touched all our hearts. And he was honest in his expression of his appreciation for all the work. And he himself had gone through many difficulties in life, and therefore it was easy for him to appreciate the good that is being done. And he has promised to spread the word so that more poor people can get to know about our institutions and come here early instead of wasting a lot of time and money going from the pillar to the post just to get healthcare for their loved ones. So I hope that media will help us reach out to more needy people and help them get this service. So that was his promise and message. Very, very grateful for him to come here, though he has a live program every day, and he doesn't miss that, he said, in these many years. But today he did come here and adjusted that program for us. So we are grateful, but he had to go back, of course, so that we could not stop him from that. But coming here is a good thing, and he has understood the entire work. Also, we thanked a lot of CSR partners today who have helped us, from Geno Pharmaceuticals to Rotary Club of Alsur to Comwald. They all have supported this mission in various ways. That is why we are able to progress and do what we are doing, because we have so many people helping us in small and big ways. So we are grateful to all the corporate partners who have helped us in all these nutrition, education and healthcare initiatives. I am also very impressed with that boy Sebastian, who though having his own difficulties, disadvantages, never was bogged down by that. Instead, he said, I have a superpower, and that superpower is that of kindness. And he has a vision to create a kindness village where people with special needs can live together and thrive. What a wonderful vision. Isn't this a common thread across all the humanitarians and leaders we have met? They have gone through so many challenges and difficulties in their lives, and that they have turned into their strengths. And we have no reason to complain when we have everything on a platter given to us. These are the people who have taken inspiration from their own struggles and challenges, and then they were sensitized to the need of the others, and they decided to do something about it. Somebody like Sebi Hall can do it, then I'm sure every one of us can do it, and that was his message of superpower of kindness that we all possess. We only have to use it. So we are very happy that he could not come, could not get the visa on time, but then I think another time he would be able to visit. Happy that his mother could convey his message, though he cannot communicate so easily, but we did get the message here of kindness. Very, very happy to know about that, and very inspired to listen to his story and his work. I also heard the transformative story of Dr. Vishal. Met him very recently, but he was moved by the work, and he dedicated his brilliance. He's a brilliant scientist, a technology geek, as well as a doctor. He's multiple things in one. And he's helping us with setting up a very advanced AI-based infection control system, which will help us to reduce hospital infections and help faster patient discharges and less complications. So he's helping us install that in the new hospital and also in the old one, and that would happen in a short time. So very happy to hear his side of the story, and that he's inspired by this mission and has gone deeper in his spiritual pursuit. Very happy about that. Of course, Thiru told us about all the beautiful things about the United Kingdom. So very happy about that. But I think the highlight of the day was the hamper that I got. It has a lot of cookies and confectionaries and I do not know how many things. I'm so eager to close this function, go back and open the box. Because something I cannot, Britain has, or United Kingdom has many things to offer. But I think their shortbreads are something that I can never get over. And I'm very afraid because they're high in calories, full of butter and sugar and white flour. But they make it the best. You don't get that shortbread. I've traveled around the world. I've eaten all kinds of things in all places. But I've never seen another country match the British shortbreads. So that is what I'm looking forward to going back and eating. Thank you for that hamper. And I hope it will last me at least a year before I get another one. British people they're known for their culture, their etiquette, their refined sense of living. And we have learnt a lot from them. Of course, we have had our skirmishes too. And we have had a 200-year history of dealing with them. But then I think we have overcome all that. We have, bygones are bygones now. And we are friends now. We want to work together as a family and help each other. And every time I go to London, they receive us with so much of warmth in the cold weather. The only warm thing is their smiles and their warm-hearted love, which always greets us. And they are always ready to help us in many, many ways. They have helped us here. They helped us in Sri Lanka Hospital. They have helped us in so many educational projects. The upcoming big hospital, 600-bed, that also they have contributed immensely. And they're not all billionaires sitting over there. They are just regular people. They're doctors and accountants and lawyers and regular business owners. But they all have sacrificed more than their might to help build this mission. And that is what makes this mission so powerful. Because we don't depend on one or two of those lucky deals. This is built with so many people doing a little bit and more. And that is why this mission is very steady. It is not shaky. Because one of things can shake the mission anytime. When that support does not come, the next time you're gone. But we are not like that because so many of them they quietly, silently do their thing. That's why this mission is building so strong and big. So I'm very, very grateful to every one of them. As I said, I could have spoken much more, but we are already running out of time. I had to go for the inspection of the hospital for the upcoming events that are coming up. So we had to make a decision on what is going to be showcased and things like that. And then I had the discussion with others. More than that, I'm really hungry for the shortbread, so bye-bye. I'll see you later.
We will now have a short break, after which we will convene back for the cultural. Not short bread, but short break. Thank you all. Please join us back for the cultural program in 10 minutes. Thank you. Om Shri Sai Ram. This evening's cultural program is by an accomplished band of musicians and dancers from across the United Kingdom. They will play a variety of traditional yet contemporary music from the British Isles. It will be a mixture of tunes in styles such as lilting slow airs, joyful jigs, lively reels, waltzes, and even a hornpipe. Some of the less common melodies date back over 300 years and were found in manuscripts, notably in the English Dancing Master, first published in 1651 by John Playford, the most important music publisher of 17th century. We will also witness a mixture of dance styles, including Old Lancashire toe and heel style, Cotswold Morris, Irish soft shoe style, and Scottish country dancing. Introducing the artists, we have Miss Lucy Henry on the harp, Mr. Ben Moss on the melodeon, vocals, fiddle, and dancing a solo jig, Mr. Matt Ty on the fiddle, Mr. Ali Levac on the whistles and Highland pipes, Mr. Philippe Barnes on the whistles, flute, and guitar, Mr. Tom Phelan on the piano and keys, Mr. Tom Fabin on the fiddle and bass guitar, Mr. Pete Wheeler on the drums, Mr. Sam McAvoy on the percussion, and presenting the dancers, we have Ms. Chloe McGurran and Mr. Harrison Bagley from Fosbrooks Folk Education Trust. Brothers and sisters, please put your hands together for the troupe from the United Kingdom.
Thank you everyone for being here and sharing in our performance. On behalf of myself and the whole band, I would like to offer our deepest gratitude to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for granting us this rare opportunity to be part of the wonderful 100-day festival for the One World, One Family Global Humanitarian Mission. We'd like also to thank Vicky, Grish and Romy and the other members who've been dealing particularly with the UK team and are responsible for bringing us here. To Demetrius and all the music team for making us so welcome. To Saisha for her never-ending patience and dedication to the admin that made our visit possible. It's truly been an enlightening and heartwarming experience for us all, and we've felt the love, the warmth and the kindness with which you have welcomed into this special place. So we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to you all. And if it's all right, we'd like to finish with one final song, something else from the UK, which we believe you may be familiar with in a slightly different style from that which we've been performing this evening. We've been led to believe you may know some of the words, so if you would like to join in, then please do with this final song. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. There's nothing you can sing that can't be sung. There's nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. And all you need is love, love. And love is all you need. There's no one you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
The trustees of Anugraham Charitable Trust UK would like to present Sadhguru with an authentic set of Scottish bagpipes representing the Highlands of Scotland in the UK. May we have another round of applause for the performers from UK who have given such a wonderful performance for all of us this evening. May I request everyone to kindly rise for the National Anthem of the United Kingdom, followed by the National Anthem of India.